and welcome to Movies, Films, and Flicks. I am Mark Hoffmeyer, and joining me are two people who are about to join me on the fealty frenzy. It's Megan Hoffmeyer and Nathan Lahaye.
Let's do it. I've been ready for this since we talked about it. Let's throw 30 film characters in a ring and see who comes out on top.
Yeah, I've got my spandex ready.
Yeah, we're all wrestled up. Like I've gone full Cena. I have the jorts on.
I watched all of Glow.
Oh.
Hang on, wait a second. We were supposed to be in costume? I mean, this is an audio medium, guys. I mean, hang on. Let me find some, Grecian, olive oil or something, at least, lather myself up so I can be, somehow involved in this. I didn't know there were costumes involved. Man, I feel underprepared.
I did
How dare you guys?
I did that earlier and I slipped off the chair.
That's what I get for doing a podcast with a married couple.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I've been deep in planning for the Taylor Swift concert, so I'm all about costumes right now.
That's right.
Okay, so it's just a deviation from another plan. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It was a repurposed Taylor Swift costume. Okay, I'm fine now.
It's my reputation.
I'll put away the oil. There you go.
So I just want to say thank you both for joining me. I think this is perfect for the 500 episode week because Megan, you joined me on the first Final Fights episode. Nathan, we've somehow found ourselves in a weird fighting series. So we did Predator versus Ewoks. We did did Chong Li throw the final fight in Bloodsport on purpose?
We've done so many weird ones. We did what? TMNT and Shredder for a final fight.
Oh, yeah,
we did He-Man and Skeletor. So we're right in it. I mean, I don't know if we had any final fights. I guess we could have with the Elias Koteas trilogy that we did there with Prophecy maybe. But yeah, we've been doing a lot of head-to-head stuff, and it's been a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to this one. It was an interesting setup. What was the final total that all three of us came up with, the initial list? Wasn't it 80 characters or something like that? It was bonkers.
76.
It was so good.
So Megan,
it was
Nathan,
hard to narrow down.
Megan, Nathan, and I were like, we got to come up with 30 characters, and we turned in a list of 76. And so what we're doing is, this is basically, we were inspired by WWE's Royal Rumble. We're calling it Nathan called it the Fealty Frenzy, which I'm excited for. And what's going to happen is 2 movie stars are going to kick off the Rumble in the ring, and a new competitor will enter the match every 90 seconds. So a character can only be eliminated by going over the top rope of the wrestling ring, which is a large square if you've never seen a WWE wrestling ring or Glow or what are the Wrestler or Ready to Rumble.
Hey. There you go. Yes.
Ready to Rumble. And so, but so you got to get thrown over the top rope and both feet have to touch the floor outside. So the winner of the Royal Rumble will go on to battle someone at WrestleMania. And we can always do that episode later. We'll just pick who the champ is that they're going to fight. And we'll do a matchup.
Oh, man, that's going to be rough. And I promise for those wrestling fans that are listening, we're not going to have a Cena Batista moment where we're going to have, McMahon, a.k.a. Mark, run down to the ring and blow both of his quads. That's not going to happen. We're going to be straight up here. It's going to be no contest.
Yeah, no one's going to cheat. The winner's going to be decided, right, Megan?
Right.
No cheating from you.
Never.
One of the reasons when Mark and I talked about this is we got to have a third person because if we get into a big argument, there has to be a tiebreak. There has to be someone that comes in and now hang on now. Now not all the power rests in you, Meg. We're gonna maybe I'm the tiebreaker sometimes. You gotta spread the power. Share it.
That's
it's
right.
Not just for one person.
I like it. We got 3 people in here. We got 30 people entering. 1 person will win.
We're a unimind, like in Eternals. You know what? We got to share that power.
I just hope a giant
giant celestial comes out from under the ring at the very end
and becomes a water park.
That's
it
the
just
WrestleMania.
takes it over. We're all standing on top of its fingertip.
Recording from up there.
Whoever wins the Rumble.
The
has
fingertip
to
is a microphone.
Yeah. All right, so you guys ready for this? Royal Rumble rules every 90 seconds a new competitor.
Oh man.
All right,
There's a lot of pressure coming right now.
So
I gotta say, the timer, Mark. I really do think it is. It's the timer that's messing with me.
It's gonna get it every 90 seconds. So the first 2, Nathan, we're gonna have.
On me.
This reminds me, Megan, of what we watched last night, the 2008 Royal Rumble, to get you familiar with the Royal Rumbles when it was Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, and Undertaker.
Who's in the HBK position?
So it was
number 1.
It was Undertaker first, and then it was HBK. But you had big and little. Like you had the little guy and then the big guy. So the first person in is Bodie from Point Break, 1990, played by Patrick Swayze.
Uh-oh.
coming into the ring, looking great. Patrick Swayze, beautiful hair.
Just fabulous.
Just fabulous. He skydives in, Megan.
Do you
That
think?
makes
Well,
sense.
I was gonna say, what's his entrance? Do you think they set up like a wave machine? Because it's WWE money. You know they could set up a wave machine, get him on that one wave, coming down to the ring. Oh man,
I mean, the skydiving does make sense.
Yeah, I mean, open
it really
air.
does.
It's in a. You know what? They did a stadium this year, open air stadium.
Or they could have a dome, the retractable roof.
Oh yeah, and Bodie's so good, he'll land it.
Of course.
You know what? He'll land into the crowd on a surfboard, then surf people in the
Oh,
crowd.
it's like actual crowd surfing.
Yeah. Mhm.
Ooh,
Crowd surfing.
I can see.
literal crowd surfing. Oh man.
Literal crowd surfing, and then into the ring. And the second one in. This is the taker size. It's gonna be Tiny Zeus Lister as Debo from
Oh, hell
Friday,
yeah.
1995.
I love it.
So we have our first two competitors. Debo comes in. He rides a bike, obviously.
Of course he does.
He rides a stolen bicycle, to the ring. And they square off, and the 90 seconds begins.
I think he's first has to ask Bodie what he has for him, right? he's coming to collect. He's coming to collect for everyone in this ring. So Bodie says, "What you got for me? What do you got for my, How do you think Bodie reacts to that?
Is Bodie afraid of Debo?
Nah.
No, it's Bodie.
Mm-mm.
So,
Come on, he wasn't afraid of War Child.
But Debo has a lot
Come on
of
now,
trash
Mark.
talking. It's just what he does.
I mean, he really does. He's a
Yeah.
presence.
and he's got a big knife.
Mm-hmm.
And but here's the thing, though. This is what I want to bring up to y'all. Craig defeated Debo in Friday. So,
Only with John Witherspoon's, motivation, which
Oh.
Bodie doesn't have. That's gonna be tough.
Bodie doesn't have a hype man or a brick to throw at Debo.
I think this could be a tough one. I think they could both be in there at the end of 90 seconds.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
yeah.
I think Bodie just starts, throwing some side kicks and trying to headbutt Debo, and he's just like in the fight with Craig, he's just taking it. And almost, Tiny Lister was also a wrestler, the quotation Zeus, so he's used to it, and he probably just channels that, due to some concussions from wrestling, and he just starts like going to a Zeus persona and like slamming his chest, and it's not affecting him. But do you think Bodie gets the upper hand for a little bit?
I mean, listen, he's feeling him out. Swayze's got those dancing moves, so he's jumping around Zeus.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
No holds barred in here, though. So Zeus gets a hold of them, and wait a second. Oh, time's up. Next person in is Luis from Ant-Man 2015, Michael Pena.
Okay, now I
Does
think we
he-
have a contender because Luis can talk his way around Debo.
Talk his way
Does
around.
He's not gonna
he
be
even make it
intimidated.
to the ring? Does he chat with the crowd as he's coming down, telling stories? Does
Yeah.
he even make it?
How long is it going to take for Luis to make it to the ring?
I think he'll
Maybe
be
90
excited.
seconds.
He'll just back it up into the ring.
Back it up. And listen, during the Ant-Man movies, do you know how many knockouts? He has so many one-punch KOs in the Ant-Man movies.
True.
So we have a true knockout artist in here. And he's still not even in the ring. Swayze's still running circles around Debo right now. Has anyone landed a strike yet?
I mean, yeah, I think Bodie has landed plenty of strikes, but they're just not effective,
Is
right?
Bo-
Because Craig punched a couple times, and Debo just kind of goes a couple times and screams at him.
That's
right?
true. Is Bodie a
Yeah.
leg kick guy?
Absolutely. Have you not watched Point Break lately?
They just
He's
gotta
all
get
leg.
Debo on his back and start going at him,
Yeah.
and I think he'll fold.
So is Luis in the
Who-
ring yet?
I don't know how much times. Who does Debo get in a sleeper hold first? That's really the main question. Who does he put to sleep?
I really
Probably
think it's,
Luis, right?
Yeah, because Luis is just chatting.
Yeah.
Luis
Like,
has
hey,
no
man,
reason
you're
to
the guy
fight these
that used
people.
to be in that movie that's going to be in here. You've been in this ring before, and he just locks him up.
Oh, and here we go. Next person in. It's KT
Oh, God.
from Bloodshot, played from Asa Gonzalez. So she comes running into the ring.
I'm going to have to start marking all these characters in already. Oh, this is
Now
bad.
she could
Okay.
throw some people out.
Yeah, she's a superhero.
Oh yeah.
And she gets some good fight scenes in Bloodshot.
Mhm.
And she has a great respirator.
And she's got great
Who did-
underwater moves.
And hey, you know I found out that there's a Bloodshot novelization that I have to buy now?
Oh, I
Just
did
want
not
to let
know
everyone
that.
know that. So we got
Like-
KT runs in, ready to rip.
Are we talking
rip
about
house.
like Bloodshot, like Vin Diesel Bloodshot? Because that's a full comic series. They're
Yeah,
going to have
but
to
they-
buy you some comics now,
No,
Mark?
but they did a movie novelization of it. Not
Oh,
just the,
dang.
yeah. All right, so we got so Luis has finally entered. KT's already in there. Now
All right, who does she go after?
we have 3 heroes and a villain in here right
Uh-oh.
now.
I think
Oh,
she
gosh.
goes after the villain.
So you think she goes after Debo?
I think she just wastes no time and just flips him.
Do you think Debo's in here? Do Debo's out?
Oh, was he out?
Oh wait, is Debo get knocked out?
How does that happen? So he's got Luis in the sleeper.
Yes.
In the nice Craig sleeper, taking him out on top of the car. Well, how does she get? Is it a combined effort from Bodie and how about this?
Oh.
Bodie kicks Debo in the head.
Yeah.
Because I'm guessing that's his weak spot. Maybe the back of his head. Maybe he's got a soft spot still.
Mm-hmm.
It lets him release the sleeper hold, and then what does KT do to knock him out?
Well, she does the flying swim move because she's a Navy SEAL swimmer.
Mm-hmm.
So she does the flying swim move in the air and headbutts him out of the ring. So Debo's gone.
So first elimination.
Oh, that's
all right.
That's a
I
shock.
love it. I think. What do you think? Seeing the opportunity.
Ding, ding, ding. Wait, oh, here he comes. The Beast from Split, played by James McAvoy, 2016 Split.
Oh God. Oh, this.
Now
that's not good at all.
No, he's not the Beast yet, though, is he?
I don't think. Who is he?
Wendell? Isn't his name Wendell Crumb?
Yeah, he doesn't know where he is.
Yeah.
He wakes up. He's being led down an aisle. He doesn't know what's going on. He's just being pointed towards this ring. Do you think, while this is going on in his confusion, do you think Bodie or KT or Luis take advantage? Does someone throw someone over? Does Bodie maybe do a little backwards kick and throw someone over the ropes?
Yeah. So okay. Yeah. So you think Luis? Who's going to go next? Isaac Gonzalez?
Honestly, I think.
Is it KT?
But,
is
I
it
think
Luis?
someone's going to pick off the less intimidating member. I think someone's going to either take him by the neck and throw him over, or Bodie's going to do a little grab by the collar, fall back, kick with the legs, and just launch him over those top ropes.
I mean, Luis is going to go. Luis is too nice. He's too friendly for this competition.
Unfortunately.
All right, so.
And what if?
So Luis is gone. Luis got kicked out by Bodie.
I like that. I think that's good.
All right, so now it's KT and it's Bodie in here, and we have the Beast.
I think Bodie sees the swim move and gets a little bit not intimidated.
Oh wait!
Almost backing up.
Here comes the next one. Here comes the next one.
Bring it on.
Madison Mitchell from Malignant is coming in. Now she's not Gabriel yet. This is just Madison pre-head bonk.
So are Madison and Wendell just looking at you like, what do we do? I don't know who are you? How'd you get here? Are they not even in the ring yet?
Yeah, they're not.
Are they just on the apron?
What do you think, Meg? Are they in there yet?
Ooh.
It's confusion. I don't know. Are they just gonna blindly go?
A lot going on in here.
She's like, I'm a nurse. I don't want to be in here.
Is there blood in the ring, and does she go in to check on people? There are bodies already on the floor, guys. There are people punching each other inside. Bodie and KT are going at it. Do you think her skills are needed? Is she trying to de-escalate?
I mean, yeah, why not?
Yeah, so she's just in there like, Bodie, KT, you guys are great, right? Don't jump in here. It's okay.
Is it possible that the Beast has turned into Pamela and goes full sad?
I think she's criticizing everyone in the audience right now.
So
they're grown adults. There's an
Patricia.
80-year-old man there's an 80-year-old man cheering about these people just like beating in full-on Undertaker garb, like not graphic tee, just full-on costume. I think she's criticizing the hell out of him. Like, so you're a grown man.
And now it's Hedwig just chilling on the side of the. See, yeah. The Beast, the Horde is not in there yet. The Horde hasn't hoarded out. Bodie and KT are still brawling. Oh, Madison's still checking on people, and now guess who it is? It's Roman from Too Fast, Too Furious coming into the ring.
Oh, he can throw down.
Oh yeah, especially Too Fast, Too Furious Roman.
Especially with that big forehead.
Yeah.
I mean, I think is that his finisher? I don't know what his finisher is. Is it the forehead?
Oh no, so the Romans is we hungry.
Yeah, I mean, he got some skills. He was fighting with Brian out in that ring in the dirt.
Yeah, and like
at the beginning.
They were beating each other up. So this is what I think it is. Roman's kind of dumb, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Roman is going to go in there and start fighting with KT and Bodie, but he's going to bump into Madison, and guess what's going to happen to Madison?
Uh-oh.
What's going to happen? You tell me.
Gabriel time.
She's going to fall and do what?
His forehead does what it does best and hit her in the head.
Yep, hits her in the head.
And all of a sudden,
she changes.
Oh, and Gabriel awakens.
Uh-oh.
So right now we have Bodie, KT, Roman staring at someone, Gabriel, who's standing backwards and just freaking them all out in the ring.
I mean, we saw what Gabriel did in that jail cell. At this point, Gabriel could throw them all.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to say this. Bodie sees the intimidation factor the blood in the eyes and goes all out. And he's going to try to deliver the dead presidents. He comes in for his finisher. I'm going to say he probably hits it. I think it's probably like an enziguri, like a 100% like amped up enziguri, where he just like runs at her and like kind of kicks off her shin and kicks her in the head. But there's just like there's no sell. There's no sell to it. She just takes it.
Oh man, she Undertakers it, and then before anything can happen, we get ding 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 ding, and Lemon from Bullet Train comes in, played by Brian Tyree Henry, and he comes sprinting into the ring looking for chaos as well.
Oh wow!
Goodness.
So now we got Bodhi, KT, Wendell's outside, just sort of hanging out. It's Hedwig now.
Does he give Bodhi a Thomas the Train sticker for being the leader?
So, absolutely.
So he does another flying doesn't he? Kind of like dives right into him.
A bit. I think his strong suit is probably guns, which we don't have.
Yeah. But okay, so we have Gabriel going full Gabriel. Gabriel's got to get somebody out of here. Who's getting tossed out?
I think Bodhi gets tossed. Bodhi probably tries to do the dead presidents one more time. The leg gets caught in the hand and just gets launched. So I think Bodhi's gone. I think Bodhi's out as Lemon is heading into the ring.
Oh wow.
I would think that also the Beast is ready to pick a fight and might go after Gabriel.
Whoa, because
do you think he's gone Beast yet?
Because Wendell sees Gabriel, and Gabriel's just killing KT and just whomping on, Roman, and now beating up on Lemon. And I think the Beast is finally going to turn.
Here's the big question: is Gabriel considered impure?
Oh,
that will bring the Beast out.
Yes, Gabriel is very impure. So yeah.
Well, that's the ticket. I think he starts hitting himself in the head, ripping his shirt off, salivating at the mouth, and I think he just from the apron just leaps over the top rope. Doesn't even touch it with his hands, just leaps over. And gets on in there.
While that happens, you hear ding 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 ding, and Hannah comes in. Saoirse Ronan comes sprinting in like a mad demon into the ring, looking to just wipe people out.
She just dives under
the
ropes.
Yep.
Onto the mat.
I think she does what every overzealous wrestler in a Royal Rumble does. She just starts going after everyone. She goes from person to person, just like punches KT in the head, punches the Beast, punches Madison as Gabriel. Is like going from person to person to person. I think she's doing a little bit of damage. Yeah. She's not anything to like scoff at. I think she's hitting someone. Who does she hit with the missed shot though? Who does she? I think she gets amped up. She starts going around. The crowd's on her side, and she's gonna hit her finisher. Who do you think she hits it on?
I think Lemon, because Megan, you made a great point.
I think Lemon's good with
guns.
For Lemon. I was gonna go for Lemon.
What do you think, Meg? Lemon's out of here.
Do you think he yelled at her, called her a diesel?
Yeah.
All right. I think she's going after everyone. Lemon's up against the ropes, and he just screams at her. She goes against the other side, hits him with the missed shot. So the missed shot I was considering as like kind of almost like we keep talking about the Undertaker, like the big running, like jumping clothesline that the Undertaker does. But I think she's a little bit overzealous and she takes out Lemon, but she goes over the top rope too.
Oh.
She eliminates herself.
So Hannah's gone.
That's what I'm thinking.
We love Brian Tyree Henry. Let him take somebody out.
Oh, he's great. Absolutely.
What do you think, Megan?
So who's left now?
So Hannah's gone. So right now, ding, 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 Riddick from Pitch Black starts running into the ring.
Oh, goodness.
So right now we have KT. We have...
Did he cut the lights before coming in?
Absolutely.
Yes.
How could you not?
Oh, the lights go...
That is 100% the entrance.
The lights go dark. They pop back up. KT's in the ring. The Beast is in the ring. Madison Mitchell's in the ring.
He didn't even make it down the aisle. He's just in the ring.
Roman's in there, and now Riddick's in the middle. And Riddick just goes off.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's a brawl at this point.
I do think though that Gabriel and the Beast are just brawling everywhere. They're in the stadium right now. They're like in the hot dog stand.
They're ignoring everyone else.
Yeah, they're in the hot dog stand far away. So right now in the ring.
Hang on. They went under the ropes and they're just brawling in the stadium.
Yes, just leveling people.
I love it.
Like all of G section is dead.
Murdering bystanders.
Hey, you know what? They got, that's why they signed the waiver to come into the fealty frenzy. Sometimes you just get killed by people in there.
Price of admission, your life.
There you go. Absolutely. Sign that waiver. We're not held accountable.
So Section G is gone. Now KT is in there, right? We have Roman and we have Riddick. Oh, but ding, 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 ding. Simon Phoenix from Demolition Man comes running down. So right now we have Simon Phoenix. We have Riddick. We have KT, and we have Roman, just all out chaos in here, going nuts. I do think Roman gets knocked out and he's out of the ring now. He didn't go over the top rope, but he's out. He's just laying on the ground somewhere, I think. I think KT right now is just watching Simon Phoenix and Riddick, two superpowered.
Oh, I think, yeah, they're going, I think they single each other out. They're just going after each other. I mean, Simon Phoenix is like sees the goggles and the tank top and he just starts making fun of him and starts going through and just like throwing roundhouse kicks and doing, you know, his karate and just hitting them with everything he's got.
Oh, ding. And this is where it gets crazy. Ding, 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 ding. Yelena from Black Widow comes running into the ring.
Oh, she comes in from, no, she gets dropped in from the ceiling.
Oh, yeah, she
has a full sting
with her
entrance.
vest.
She just gets, with her vest. She just comes right on down. And you know what? That's what I named her finisher. It's the perfect vest. I think she comes down. Who does she single out? Who is she going to hit with the perfect vest? Which, by the way, is a submission hold, which is not going to eliminate them, but it will definitely knock them out.
I think she's smart, so she's going to go for people that she thinks she can pick off. She might go for KT.
Yeah. And I mean, listen, KT's been in there for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And
she's tired.
Yeah, I mean, she fought the Wendell Crumb for a while. She's beat. She's done a couple swim moves.
It's essentially like a rear naked choke, like the perfect vest. She wraps her legs around, she gets it in there, and KT is just out. So do you think she hops up, grabs her, and just throws her over the ring?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, so KT's gone.
She's got the power to do that.
KT had a good
absolutely.
Run. Death by Yelena. Oh, wait, and ding, 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 ding.
No.
Oh, no. Ivan Drago from Rocky IV is coming in.
Oh, God.
But here's the problem. Remember Carl Weathers' entrance in Rocky IV, how long it took? Dolph is doing the same thing. So he's not going to be in the ring for another 3-4 minutes because he's still dropping from the ceiling.
He's jumping around. So it's not James Brown. What is it? What's the equivalent of Russian James Brown?
Oh, it's Hasselhoff.
Or is it James Brown?
It's Hasselhoff.
It's Hasselhoff. Oh, my God. I love it.
Yep.
Yes.
So he'll be down here in another few minutes. So right now, the Beast and Gabriel, they're in row H killing everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You have Vin Diesel and Simon Phoenix. Riddick and Simon Phoenix.
Do you think that Simon Phoenix sees Roman sitting there with a big dumb smile on his face and just decides to hit him with the MDK, with the murder, death, kill?
Roman went out to the crowd and got him some snacks, and then he came back, and now he's in the corner of the ring, just chilling.
He's just eating his popcorn and his jelly bellies. Eating some
popcorn, maybe, munching a hot dog. I don't know.
Oh.
And that's when Riddick goes after him.
Oh, Riddick, because he doesn't like... Oh, yeah, because Riddick's not happy about that. And Yelena's not happy about it. And Simon Phoenix isn't happy about it.
So you think they all go at it?
They all go for him?
They briefly run after Roman and get him in the air.
Okay.
And guess what happens?
He spills his popcorn.
He spills his popcorn and Roman's gone, right?
Right.
So Roman's out. And
just launched over. Okay.
Now, here's the thing. All three of them sort of look at each other. And they all go, hey, did we just work together? Did Riddick, Simon Phoenix, and Yelena... Did we just work together? But guess what happens? Ding, 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 ding. Raju, Ram Charan from RRR 2022 comes...
to a big pop, a favorite in the Rumble, in the Frenzy, shows everyone's like just going wild. They're all starstruck. They're looking down the aisle like, oh, no, not this guy. They're waiting for him to come in. Does anyone take advantage of the confusion by eliminating someone else?
So
do you think that...
Yeah. I listen, this sounds crazy, but I think Yelena and Simon, they're crafty. I think they look to their one looks to their left, one looks to their right. They both grab hands and they knock Riddick out.
Oh.
I think that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
The double clothesline right over the top.
He's out. He's done. Dolph Lundgren, Ivan Drago still dropping from the ceiling.
They go.
Raju's in right now. Raju's in.
Okay.
All right. So now it's Yelena and Simon Phoenix against Raju.
I think Raju goes nuts and just starts taking him out. I think there are some big ol', close-up punches that happen where he's just like, dreaming about his status as the high officer, and he's just like throwing kicks and hitting clotheslines. JBL style, just doing the clothesline from hell, just laying him out.
I think that Raju's got the strength to go out and actually lift the ring.
So Raju lifts up the ring.
To what effect?
Who does it bounce out?
He throws it into row L and crushes row L. Section L is dead.
And somebody falls out.
Well, it's got to be Yelena.
That's fair.
Because
She wouldn't suspect that.
Yeah.
She wouldn't expect this guy to come.
Man, Drago's got a much longer trip to get to the ring now. Is he
Yeah.
ever going to get in there?
Ding, ding, ding,
Is
ding,
he
ding,
ever
ding,
going to get
ding,
in? Uh-oh.
Florence, Michelle Yeoh from Gunpowder Milkshake enters the ring, and she has her
Oh, my
metal
goodness.
chain with her, which is
Oh.
illegal. But I mean, the
she
ring
hooks
is in
that
row L.
straight up to Ivan Drago.
Yeah.
She's going to
Right.
drag him the whole way to get his butt in the ring because he's just been pussyfooting around.
Yeah,
He's been
it's-
lollygagging.
It's time for
You
him
know.
to enter the fight.
Absolutely.
He throws a front
She
kick.
drags him in.
At who?
Oh, so right now we have Simon Phoenix in there. We have Dolph Lundgren.
Drago goes after Raju.
Oh yeah, Drago.
He sees the punches happening and he singles them out and they just start like almost just like machine gun fire punches to each other. It's an endurance test at this point.
And ding
They
ding
don't
ding ding
care.
ding 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 ding. Ernest
What?
P. Worrell from Ernest Scared Stupid comes strolling into the
watch
ring.
out. Big pop.
Oh
Just
no.
big
pop.
pop, looking kind of nice, jacked up. I mean, he's a
It's-
wiry man. This is a wiry man.
It's just like the glass shatter from Stone Cold, but instead of the glass shatter you hear, you know what I mean? And it just a pop. Just a pop. Everyone goes nuts.
Crowd goes crazy. He rolls up his sleeves, Megan. He brings his Miak into the thing. He chugs some Miak and he jumps into that ring. Now, I have a crazy thing here.
Okay.
Y'all gonna not believe me. Ernest is powerful.
Yes.
I don't know
Ernest
about
picks
that.
up a troll.
No,
and
I've heard this.
And Ernest Scared Stupid, a troll that gets hit by a truck and feels nothing and gets right back up and can pull a truck with ease. Ernest picks him up and dances with him, pulls him all the way out and then kisses him. He's a powerful man.
Because he is not cursed, but blessed by.
A curse.
Yes.
The curse has made him stronger and dumber.
Exactly.
Since he's so dumb, he runs up to Drago, single legs him, and
Nuh-uh.
throws him out of the ring.
No, he does
No.
not. Is
Yes.
this mid-fight with Raju?
Yep, mid-fight.
He takes advantage of the distraction
And
and
just
just single leg sweeps him.
Drago
Drago doesn't even hit the ground. He just lifts him up with the power of the Miak and tosses him over.
Drago's still in the air.
Oh,
and
my
then
goodness.
Ernest latches onto Raju's neck and puts him in the sleeper hold of doom.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
And so Florence is just living the dream. Florence is loving life. But then ding, 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 ding. Chong Li from Bloodsport enters.
Well, now it's a fight.
Gigantic pecs, but he's very slow. So he's going to walk to the ring. It's going to take a long
Just
time.
blowing snot rockets the whole way down.
Oh.
But at this point, though, Gabriel and the Beast enter back in the ring.
I was going to say, when are they coming back? They're
Yeah.
in? They're about to
They've
clean
nearly
house?
slaughtered the whole audience.
It's like the Brothers of Destruction. There are 9 people left, but it's the Brothers of Destruction. It's like Kane and Undertaker. Gabriel and the Beast come back in, and they're gonna lay waste.
I got some bad news for you, Megan.
Oh gosh,
What?
Nathan.
no.
They've
No.
teamed up. They've teamed
Oh,
up
gosh.
together.
Oh no.
No.
And so like,
I don't believe it.
Ernest almost has Raju out, right? Raju goes out under the bottom rope, still in. Florence and Ernest look at each other, then they look at Gabriel and the Beast, and they battle. But guess what happens? It's a
done.
bloodbath.
Oh
It's
man.
hubris.
It's a
That's their fault right now. They thought they could take the 2 towers here.
It's a bloodbath.
Oh, yeah.
So Florence and Ernest are knocked out by Gabriel and the Beast.
No, they're killed.
They're
You know what? The Beast hits Ernest with the impurity, just snaps his neck.
yeah.
Just snaps his neck, just almost clean off, almost exorcist moment.
So
and
what's
Gabriel-
Chong Li doing?
Chong Li's still walking in the ring
Chong
shooting
Li's
snot
not,
rockets.
he's taking his damn time.
Oh wait, ding 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 ding. It's
Oh, gosh,
Catwoman,
no.
Michelle Pfeiffer from Batman Returns. And she gets into the ring by doing flips. She gets into the ring a full 3 minutes before Chong Li.
And she
just
looks at
rakes
everyone
her
as she
nails
lands.
Yep.
Nice
Whose
triple
face?
gainer backflip, and she just looks at everyone who's kind of stunned, and she just goes meow,
Yeah.
and just launches into a bunch of roundhouse kicks. And I mean, I think the Beast is probably knocked a little bit.
Yeah.
I think he takes a good one to the temple. He's maybe thrown down to the side a little bit. He's at the bottom turnbuckle, just trying to shake it off, trying to fit. Maybe he's knocked out of his Beast persona. Maybe he goes back into Wendell for a second.
Yeah, back into
It's
Wendell.
just a cluster of personas.
So we got Gabriel in there. But get this,
Oh, yeah.
Raju and Catwoman look at each other.
Yes,
And then they look at Gabriel.
I'm happy with this.
But this is the problem, though. Gabriel grabs 2 chairs from nowhere.
From
Somewhere.
the stands
From the
because all the
stands.
people
They
are dead.
materialize.
And then Gabriel throws the 2 chairs at Catwoman and Raju, knocks them unconscious. They fall under the bottom rope. They're still in it. but they're unconscious because of the chair throw.
Oh my goodness.
No, wait, ding, 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 ding. Rama from the raid
Oh, it's on.
comes into the fight.
It's real
Chong Li's
now.
finally made it
Did
in
he
there.
take out Chong Li on the way in?
Here's what I'm gonna say. Chong Li makes it. He's throwing his snot rockets. The entire aisle just littered with boogers and snot. He gets up there. He's doing his peck dance up on the apron. He gets in just as Rama leaps over the top rope. And as soon as Chong Li makes his foot in, once he gets through the ropes, big knee to the face, and he just goes over the ropes.
Chong Li's out.
Completely over. Chong Li is the big upset. He's just completely knocked out.
Like this is
Taking
like
his time. This cocky SOB just gets launched over. The crowd, the 9 people in the crowd are booing. They were expecting Chong Li to do a lot, but he's gone.
and this is great. This is like when Undertaker threw out Kane, but then HBK threw out
Oh yeah.
Undertaker. Everyone's lost their
Upset.
mind. Chong Li, the
Heck
favorite, Norbert's favorite, he's out. So right now
I
we
would
have
even
the
say
Beast.
it's a Maven Undertaker situation where he just comes in, launches him over. Oh yeah, no one expected that.
So right
They
now
wanted Chong Li to start, breaking some necks and kicking some chests,
and shooting some snot rockets. But ding ding ding
And
ding ding
shooting
ding
some-
ding.
I mean, they
Oh,
got
the
that.
operator from The Night Comes For Us, Julia Estelle, and also the Raid 2
yeah.
Hammer Girl comes to the ring. She's not playing around. One sleeve.
No,
Comes in.
never plays.
So right now we have the Beast, but he's Wendell. The Beast is out of it. Gabriel is throwing chairs at the crowd, which is pandemonium. Then we have Simon Phoenix is still hanging out. Raju and Simon Phoenix are fighting. Catwoman's in there brawling.
Oh,
Rama
see that
and
fight.
Catwoman are just going toe to toe. Then the operator comes in, and immediately Catwoman cuts off her other finger, and the operator just rips it off like she does in The Night Comes For Us.
And then
She and Catwoman become best friends.
I was gonna say she
Oh.
could use
Team up.
Catwoman's claws against her
Ooh.
and slash her.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, like she does the cable.
Yeah,
Whoa, so we're saying, is Catwoman gone?
she's dead.
So the operator comes in and just kills Catwoman with her own claws,
Mm-hmm.
and then throws her over the top
Does she
rope.
completely
do.
disconnect the hand from the wrist and use
Just-
them, or
just
like
breaks
just
it and
grab the
turns it
arm and
around.
just like shoves it up?
Yep.
breaks her wrist, cuts her head off.
Mm-hmm. With her own claws.
She's out. And then
Now,
ding ding
was
ding
it-
ding ding
was-
ding 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 ding
I
ding ding
assume
ding.
that there was a NC-17 rating or some sort of disclaimer set up for this, since
We have
there's now
blown
blood and
past
dead
that.
bodies.
Yeah, you
gone.
need,
It's
you need to be
gone.
21 and up, not even 18 and up.
21 and up,
Yeah.
27 and up.
Ding 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 ding. Oh, Gaiwan the Green Knight comes in. Dev Patel comes. So this is what happens.
Sidling up on his horse.
So he runs away.
I was just gonna
Does he go,
say.
I'm sorry. Does he go under the ring? He's one of those under the ring guys.
Yes. Yeah.
He assesses the situation and then hides.
He sees Catwoman's arm come off, shoved through her face, thrown over the top ring. He sees everything going on. The ring is not where it's supposed to be. I think he dives under the ring.
Yeah.
The ring. He's trying to wait this out.
He's like,
Maybe
guys,
wait to the last person.
it was all a
yeah.
game. I was just playing. I'm not here for this.
He's under the ring. We don't see him for a long while. But then ding 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 ding. Naniska from the Woman King, played by Viola Davis.
Oh,
yeah.
goodness.
Huge pop. We're talking the pop beyond pops.
Those tribal drums hit, and she just launches in. She doesn't even she's there in 2 seconds. She just runs full sprint, gets on in there. I think she just goes after everyone. Like Simon Phoenix may have Raju in a sleeper hold. She takes them both out with like a double drop kick. She sees the Beast in the corner. She doesn't care. She sees a weak opponent. She's just going to go down, do a Bronco Buster on the Beast since he's over there in perfect positioning. She's just taking out everyone.
Clearing the
No
ring.
holds barred, just knocking them out. And everyone's eating it up. They're loving it.
This is the greatest thing that I think has ever happened. We have Naniska and the operator staring at each other from across the ring.
Ooh, yeah.
Just looking at each other. And you know what they go do? They go under the ring. They grab the Green Knight. They drag him into the ring, and then they throw him over the top rope.
They just
That
knew.
makes sense.
They just knew someone was there.
They were like, we're not here for this cowardice.
Yeah, they're beasts.
We're
so they don't care.
warriors.
But then ding 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 ding. Oh, Naru from Prey comes storm. She slides into the ring, Megan.
Yeah, she would.
And then it's them. That's the operator, Viola Davis, and Amber Midthunder.
Just a bunch of
From
awesome
Legion.
ladies.
I think they keep trying to go after Naru, and she's just like throwing like doing all kinds of acrobatics, like sliding underneath like high legs and just rolling underneath clotheslines and things. They're trying everything they can in their arsenal, and she's just like avoiding it, going through, sweeping legs, grabbing their costumes and like throwing them over, keeping them off balance, just, you know, really doing some nice Aikido stuff.
Oh,
Just like keeping away from damage, but keeping them off balance.
Wait, what's that in the corner? The Beast is
What's
back.
that? Oh no.
The
I think
Beast
he lays waste to everyone in the ring. I think he just lays them all out, Brock Lesnar style.
clears
It's
it.
Suplex City. It is Suplex City up in this ring.
Ding, ding,
It's
ding,
no
ding,
longer.
ding, ding, ding,
Uh,
ding, 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 ding.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh,
He
it's
hears
Thorny
that
from
bell.
Super Troopers. Jay Tran just third cover.
Oh,
So
this is wonderful. I think Thorny comes into a big pop. He's ready to go. He's chugging syrup, and he sees
the Beast.
in the ring the Beast by himself, just standing. Everyone else is down, and Thorny is just like, what mistake have I made? This is a bad decision.
The Beast jumps out of the ring.
Yes.
The Beast grabs Thorny,
Yes.
and he throws Thorny back into the ring. But then before
Yes.
he can, ding, 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 it's Zero
Ooh.
from John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum, Mark Dacascos, who's in the ring already because he's a shinobi assassin.
Yeah.
He didn't. Yeah, no, not even there. But you know what? I think when Thorny is thrown inside, there's the ding, and then Zero's just in there and catches him. Just catches him mid-throw,
And then
he's
just
there.
just drops him on the ground.
I think he brings something out of his pocket, and it's a piece of blowfish that's not cut correctly.
Nice.
Just throws it down Thorny's mouth and just forces him to eat it. Just like, yeah, man, you know, making him masticate this with his jaw. Thorny starts foaming from the mouth, and he just flip kicks him over the side, and Thorny's out.
Oh, so the Beast jumps in. It's Mark Dacascos. Oh, Zero, I mean, and the Beast. And this is like HBK, a tired HBK up against a great Khali. Like just you know, or Big Show. Let's say Big Show, right? But then get this though, Gabriel comes back,
Uh-oh.
tackles the Beast. They go under the rope and they go in the like what, row M?
It's
They're
section
in,
B now.
like, under the stands. They're just in the back hallways fighting right now.
Entire
It's
rows of
it's
stands
like
are
a
collapsing.
DBZ fight. They jump up and they just like get slammed so far that they're in the bedrock now.
Yes, they're going
Like the
Super
whole
Saiyan.
stadium is shaking whenever they're fighting.
But then, so then Simon Phoenix is up again, Raju's up again, Rama's in there, the operator's in there, Aniska and
What is
Naru
happening?
and Zero, and they're just going crazy. But then
Everyone's just brawling.
Everyone's scrapping. But then here comes Dolly Abigail from Triangle of Sadness, played by Dolly De Leon.
She comes in, and then she goes
getting a
right
full
back
ring,
out.
guys.
Yeah.
And she hangs out on the floor to wait it out to see what happens.
Yes, she's watching.
This is getting to be a real full ring, guys. I think we need to
She's
start
no
figuring
coward.
out what we can do.
Yeah.
She's just waiting.
So she's hanging out. But then ding 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 ding.
Oh,
Oh my
no.
god, again?
Oh gosh,
my God,
it
that
is
wasn't 90
Major
seconds.
Benson Winifred Payne.
Oh, Lord.
Damon
Oh,
Wayans
you know-
from Major Payne.
Oh, the snare drums are hitting, the trumpets are going, he's walking down, you know, full regalia, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think he gets in the ring and he looks over everyone, starts talking down to him, and he just starts cutting a rug, doing his robot, and I think he hits every single person with the field knife,
Yeah.
which is really just him like winding up his robot and going, ah, and then like double chopping them in the throat with really no effect. It's almost like oh my god, what's Morella, Santiago Morella,
Yeah.
that had the Viper. I know I'm messing up his name. Those wrestling fans are gonna be really upset with me right
I
now.
know who you're talking
but
about.
yeah, he had the unibrow, but like he would go up and like do the Viper hit, and it wouldn't really do anything to a lot of people. I think that's exactly what Major Payne does. He tries to hit every single person with a field knife, and it has no effect. And I think they collectively just launch him over, not even out of the ring, just through the roof.
So, but this is what I think. I think he grabs onto Zero
Oh, and he
before
takes
they
with
do
him?
it, and they both get thrown out of the ring.
Oh
Okay.
goodness.
So
His shinobi skills won't save him from the grip of Major Winifred Payne.
so ding 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 ding
Major
ding
Benson
ding ding
Winifred
ding ding
Payne.
ding
We're
ding
getting
ding.
down there on the list.
Lucas Lee
Oh,
comes
goodness.
in. Lucas Lee comes in, immediately gets thrown out, but it turns out it's Lucas Lee's stuntman.
Yes.
Another one comes in, immediately gets thrown out. It's another Lucas Lee stuntman. Another one comes in.
He's not throwing out his stunt team.
Simon Phoenix kicks off his head. Another stuntman.
Oh, no.
Ding ding
I
ding
think
ding.
I think Lucas Lee. No, that wasn't 90 seconds. How dare you, Mark? Lucas Lee sees
No,
Simon
that's
Phoenix
Lucas Lee trying to
kick
bring
off
more
the
people
head.
in.
He's at the ring bell, just throwing in more stunt doubles.
So by the 14th stunt double that's dead, Lucas Lee enters, and Rama sees him.
Uh-oh.
Skateboard in hand.
Yep, and it's bad. Rama.
I think this is what happens. I think that Lucas Lee goes for his finisher, the pretty good finish. I think Rama goes for his finisher. What is it? Knee to the face, and it's almost a standoff. Rama gets slammed, just slammed hard with a pretty good finish. He goes down, not quite enough to send him out, but the knee to the face, because of the trajectory, just launches Lucas Lee out.
And
Lucas Lee is gone along with his 14 stunt doubles. He put up a good fight, kind of. He didn't do a whole lot, but he's a pretty good wrestler. So, you can't really hold it against him. He was a pretty good skater. He was a pretty good actor. Now he's a pretty good wrestler.
So during all this, I want to say something though. Naru and the operator almost got Simon Phoenix out. Almost. But guess what
How'd
happens?
that happen?
Some scaffolding falls from the ceiling because of the fight with the Beast and Gabriel, and knocks them backwards and saves Simon Phoenix into this. But then ding, 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 ding. It's Cassian Andor from Rogue One, played by Gabriel Luna, but somehow he has a gun.
What a rogue.
But somehow
I was
he
going
has
to
a
say,
gun.
are blasters allowed?
No, but he doesn't
know.
care.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's just
It's just
down
a
for the
blunt
violence.
object at this point.
So he comes in with the gun.
No, he hid it
Oh, he hid the gun.
in the post.
Yes.
And he gets it out.
He goes inside. He immediately goes to the turnbuckle, takes the turnbuckle off, and has the blaster inside.
Exactly.
But it's only on
That
stun.
roguish SOB.
It's only on stun, so he just starts shooting people left and right, stunning everybody in the ring.
It's only on stun.
People are just dropping left and right, left and right. Everyone's dropping until it's just him and the operator and Simon Phoenix looking at him. His gun's out of stun bullets.
Oh no.
Yep. So guess what Andor does? He goes under the ring.
Oh.
Survival. What do you think?
I think Simon Phoenix follows him. He's tired of people going into the ring. He sees what's going on. He's just like, he's not having it. He's been in here so long. He's been seeing people get launched out. He's done with it. So I think he follows him. He chases him underneath the ring and drags him out by his legs.
Sounds right. What do you think? And then ding 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 ding.
Oh gosh.
Oh, no.
Our last entrance.
The
Nice,
last entry.
played by Sofia Boutella from Hotel Artemis, comes screaming into the ring. It's a good thing it's not the character from Kingsman,
Or from the Mummy.
because she'd be murdering people.
That would be frightening.
So she comes in. The problem is,
I think she tried to get that character in here, but it was denied by the equivalent of the WWE. That the MFF wouldn't allow her in here. There was too much bloodshed.
yeah.
Even though we have the Beast and Gabriel
So
Little
murdering
did
the
they
entire
know.
crowd.
so at this point, Dolly De Leon has entered the ring.
Oh.
Yep, she's entered the ring, and she is just poking eyes.
But she's got Andor's blaster.
It's recharged,
Yeah.
and she's just laying waste to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, you know who I want to see? I want to see Nice fight the operator, and it's going to be a great fight. But
Yeah, it
Nice
would.
is going to get kicked out the ring.
She would.
Yeah.
How does that happen? You have to paint us a picture. Mark.
Okay, so the operator takes,
Well, Nice is doing some crafty flips with her dancey moves.
yeah, just looking like the best
Looks
fight
like wire work, but it's definitely not.
against the operator that the operator's ever had. The operator takes a cord, ties it to Dolly De Leon, right?
Oh.
And then she attaches the other side to Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then since the operator and Naru have become good friends, they do like, you know how Naru likes things on ropes?
Mm-hmm.
They start spinning
Oh,
the both
yeah.
of them.
Yeah, her knife on a
Ooh.
leash.
Yep, knife on a leash, and they fling the two of them out.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Both of them?
Yep. Dolly's
The
gone.
operator
and
and oh man.
Niece is gone, and Dolly's
Oh
gone.
wow.
Yep. So now.
I mean, we're down to the bottom of that. So what happens is, I think after that happens, I think Simon Phoenix comes out from underneath.
Mhm.
I think Andor somehow got away from him. He's running around. He gets back in the ring. But when Simon Phoenix is under there, he finds something. He
Oh,
finds
no.
something very
Uh-oh.
precious to him, and he finds his futuristic laser gun. So
Not the
somehow
three
put it because
seashells?
we had he got his
not the three seashells.
not the three seashells, not at all. He has his future gun that he's so happy about, and as soon as he gets in the ring, it charges up, and he lays it on. Who do you think he lays it on? Is it Andor? 'Cause he's so
I
just
think he
done with this shit.
blasts the gun out of Abigail's hands and blows her out.
But she's been thrown out already.
Was she?
Yeah, she's gone.
I can't keep up.
Wait. Listen, Simon Phoenix goes
and that's
big.
what happens with the Rumble, Megan. It's hard.
Simon Phoenix goes big.
Mm-hmm.
Simon
He goes
Phoenix
big.
sees the beast.
Uh-oh.
What do you think, Nathan? Is it
Sure?
time?
I mean, did they make it back in the ring? Because they're out in row B right now.
Yeah, okay.
Gabriel and the Beast are
that's
out
true.
there just going to town.
They're headed back
I
in.
would say-
They see that it's the end. It's getting down.
It's getting down to the end. I would say that, I mean, he's chasing Andor around. Andor's a sneaky little guy doing all this stuff. I think he lays into him and it charges up and he says, something like, "Welcome to the future," and just lays into him. I think it launches Andor out of the ring. Simon Phoenix looks down and he's like, "Oh my God, I love this gun." And he's freaking out about this gun. And someone takes advantage. I'm going to say, who have not we mentioned in a while? I'm going to say Naniska sees the big energy weapon unleashed on this tiny man. She sees Simon Phoenix celebrating, so happy about this gun, waiting for it to charge up again. I think she just unleashes her finisher, the Agogi Assault, and I think she runs at him. I think it's a very low drop kick, but it's aimed up. So it launches him into the air and just takes him and the gun and everything out.
So Simon Phoenix is gone. Andor's gone.
After Andor is gone, I think Simon Phoenix just gets launched out by Naniska.
And we're left with Naniska, Naru, the Operator, Rama, Raju.
Oh my gosh.
We're with Gabriel and the Beast.
What a final. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Yeah, we're
Final
down to
6?
1, 2, 3,
Oh my
7.
gosh.
Final 7 right now, I think.
Final
7. So we're
1,
down
2,
to
3, 4.
Yep, so we're down to the Beast.
I marked out someone who didn't need to be. Oh my. Oh wait. No, I think I got it. Okay, never mind.
All right, so Raju steps up, right? Raju's just gone full Terminator mode. I think he's tired of the Beast. So he squares off with the Beast.
Oh, yeah. He would start going after the bad guys.
so
Whoever
then-
needs to be eliminated.
And then Naru.
He's going up the tower at this point.
Oh, I got something crazy. See what you think. Naru, Naniska, and the Operator are just done with Gabriel.
Okay.
And so the three of them team up.
Mm-hmm.
They get Gabriel back in the ring, and they just chuck Gabriel out. The three of them team up. Their powers combined.
Triple finisher.
Mhm.
Yep. Gabriel's gone.
The super slide, the Agogi Assault, and
The super slide and the cable car.
the cable car.
It's like the Captain
cable
Planet
car.
attack.
Yeah, they put their powers combined.
They do
And-
combine their powers together.
So now we
Oh,
have
man.
6 people left. We have 6 people left in the ring. And I think taking out Gabriel was pretty tough, right? So,
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like who's getting knocked out next here? It's down to the wire.
I don't know. They all take a breather.
So Rama
Yeah.
is hitting the Beast.
They all stop and just watch Raju versus the Beast.
Oh, yeah.
They all just stop. Rama, Operator, Naniska, and Naru just watch.
Listen, Raju has some crazy strength. I
Yeah.
mean, they could rip grates off the ground. They're ripping statues out of things. I mean,
A hole in time they could
Yeah.
rip.
exactly.
So what do you think? Who's winning this brawl here?
Raju and the Beast. I mean, for me, and this is where it comes down to the tiebreakers, I think, because there's a lot. I mean, the Beast is this powerhouse, and he's looking for impurity and he's looking at all this stuff. I mean, Raju's pretty pure, but he's done a bunch of like really kind of crappy stuff. Like he's beating the crap out of like his Indian brothers and sisters, and he sold out Beam
Yeah.
and all this stuff. That's some. I mean, I don't know.
Do you think it's just a case of
my gut goes with the Beast. I think the Beast comes over on top. I mean, argue against me. That's just me. Now, and that might be unfair, me going against Mark and Meg, in matrimony together, the 3 M's, Mark and Meg in matrimony. But that's me with the. I feel like I'm the underdog. Damn it! Why did I agree to this?
I feel like I'm watching Dragon Ball Z, and the two of them hit each other. The two of them hit each other so hard.
The bullet fire just. It's the endurance test. I think they're going against each other for the endurance test.
So they're still fighting. We have Rama, the Operator, Naniska, and Naru battling. Someone's got to go here. Megan, who's going next?
Do you think? I think the ladies were pretty proud of their team up, and I think all 3 of them probably go after Rama.
Whoa.
Solidarity.
And they learn very quick that Rama is the the most powerful being on the planet.
He's dogged.
So
He ain't gonna stop.
like, have you seen the bathroom fight in the raid 2 and the mud fight
Yeah.
and every fight? So okay, this is bad.
And the hallway fight.
I wanted the operator to
And
win.
the Mad Dog fight.
I wanted the operator to win. But in the raid 2, Rama defeats Hammer Girl, who is Julia Estelle, who plays the operator.
This is true.
So I could say that Rama delivers a knee to the face of the operator, takes the operator out. It breaks my heart.
I can see it.
But
Now, that's up to you. These were your guys' choices going into the finals. So if you want to do that, I will let it happen. I have no dog in that fight.
I hate this. I hate this a lot. I don't want it. Megan, should we do it?
Operator's gone.
Megan, okay, so the operator's gone. So we're down to the Beast,
Okay.
Raju, Rama, Naniska, and Naru.
Oh man.
All right, I'm gonna tell you this, guys, and saying it to the MFF universe as well, which I may get some flack for. I have never seen the raid.
Oh my
or
gosh.
Oh no.
the raid 2. However, calm down. I've never seen those two, but I have seen the Wu Assassins,
Yes.
which is very good. So what's his name? Iko Uwais. Is that how you say it?
He's my favorite action
I've seen
star
a
on
lot
the
of his
planet.
stuff. He's great. He's awesome. I've seen many things, but I have not seen the raid of the raid 2. So I only have like that stuff to go off of, which he's wonderful in. But I can't like stack up like my love or dislike of Rama because I just don't know. But so we have the Beast, we have Raju,
Yeah.
who are still DBZing it in the
Rama,
corner.
Naru, and Naniska.
We have Naru and Naniska. Okay. I think, here's what I think. Here's for me. This is what I think's happened. So we got two people going at it. We saw Rama and the operator going at it. We have Naniska and Naru who like have formed this alliance together. I think that they're talking to each other, trying to like figure out what to do. They're probably going to go after Rama because he just took out a lot of his energy going after the operator. I think Naniska, in her general and war, captain mindset, decides, hey, we're going to do all this stuff, go through. They decide to go after it. And before they launch into it, Naniska unleashes the Goji assault onto Naru and launches her over the top.
Oh. So Naru gets
Yeah.
double crossed?
Oh no.
Yes, 100%. I think it's all about winning. And when you're trying to inherit the title of the Woman King, you got to do what you got to do.
Oh, but
I
wait.
think it's one of those situations that she didn't want to, but she did it for the greater good. The greater good.
But you know what's crazy? Naru saw that coming, and she had her
Uh-oh.
rope, and it attached to
Her knife on a leash.
attached
I
to the
knew
Woman
you were
King,
gonna say
and
that.
attached to the Woman King, and
and
as
she brought her with her?
she doesn't land with both feet on the ground. She lands with one,
Oh.
and then she flings the Woman King
out.
out.
Okay.
Duplicity.
Into row S.
Yes, duplicity doesn't pay off.
I'm okay with that. So where's her other foot? Is she just balancing?
Yeah, she's
Is it
just
on
on
balancing.
edge.
some
She's-
wreckage?
Yep.
Is she doing full Van Damme split and her other leg is on the middle rope?
She could.
Paint me a picture, Mark.
Yeah. So listen. Yeah. She has one foot up, the other foot on there, and for her betrayal, she sends the Woman King packing.
All right, I'm okay with that.
All right. So
How
now,
does she get back in the ring?
well, she just jumps. So she
It's the
grabs
rope
on both
lasso?
hands and pulls herself right back up.
Yeah, she does quite some acrobatics.
And at this moment, Rama looks at her and he goes, "You're good, like De Niro doesn't analyze this." All right, Megan,
You.
and they're going after
You.
they're going after Raju and the Beast. What's going to happen, Megan? Tell us what's going to happen. Because
Rama and
Naru go
Naru
after
are going-
Raju and the Beast.
oof.
What happens, Megan?
Can they? Here's a question. If they're DBZ punching and pummeling each other, can they even withstand the force? Can they get through that whirlwind to get up close enough? It's
Yes.
almost like they're fighting the Power Stone energy that Peter Quill has. Drax is trying to get there.
Naru
He's trying to get there. Right?
Definitely can, because she survived a predator.
Yeah, and Rama is a whirling dervish of violence and pain.
Yeah. So basically, all the people at this point are a little supernatural.
Yeah, and there's no stadium left anymore, and there's no ring left anymore.
Everyone was evacuated.
Yeah, everyone's gone.
Here, can I make a suggestion? Because this is true. We're down to our final four. This is true Royal Rumble moment. This is true fealty frenzy moment. Okay. So they all get up there. They try to lay hands. As soon as they touch, let's say Naru touches the beast. Let's say Rama touches Raju. They feel that touch and they just lash out. And all 4 of them are sent to all 4 corners of the ring. They're at the 4 posts.
Oh, yeah.
And they're launched back and they kind of sit there and they take a moment and they're taking their breath and they stand up. And they look at each other and they look to the crowd of 9 people that are left. And those 9 people are just as best as they can, just golf claps in this giant stadium.
They have splints on. They have like eye patches and Band-Aids.
And they've got at least 4 broken ribs among them. They are just, they're like, but they're feeling it. They're feeling this frenzy. So they all 4 look at each other and they assess each other. And they look at themselves and they assess the damage to themselves. I don't know if you knew this. The Beast has been in there since like number 5.
I think the Beast is tired.
Mm-hmm.
And the Beast has been going non-stop. Rama is the next that was in there. Naru's these guys are freaking tired. So they're looking at each other. They're trying to assess who makes the first move. I think it's the Beast.
I think the Beast goes after who he thinks will be the weakest, and I think he goes after Naru. I think simultaneously, our 2 guys over here who were both cops, team up against the Beast, and he doesn't see it coming.
Oh my gosh! And the Predator got overconfident too.
They pin him down.
Mm-hmm.
They pin him down, and Naru
They pin him down to the ground. He's trying to go. I think Naru sees the opening. She's like Drew McIntyre in the corner, like HBK, like get up, just like getting the crowd amped up, or even Seth Rollins trying to deliver the stomp, and they're like, and Raju and Rama are just sitting there going, they're like, go, make it happen, and she does the super slide, right? If they're pinning him down, and he just gets total Super Smash Brothers launched. He's on his last life. He's like at 150 minus health, and he just gets launched so hard that it's like the glint in the universe, and just ping. As much as it pains me, because I really had the Beast as my number 1 to win, I think he's gone.
Wow. All right,
but that's what happens in the Rumble. Sorry, that's what happens in the Frenzy.
Yeah.
People team up and they take advantage of that stuff. So the Beast
fracas
is in the fracas.
So since you're so selfless, Raju and Naru, they're like, Rama's a beast. Rama's the monster. We need to team up against him. We need to do that. It was like when it's when Triple H and Cena worked together to take out Batista.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're looking at Rama. Rama, oh, this hurts my soul. But your number 1 was kicked out too. So I'm thinking Naru does the slide. Rama jumps in the air. Raju flies through with the load aim shoot and just levels Rama out of there.
Yeah.
The LAM, I forgot I put that on there.
Listen, I mean, it had to come down to it.
Yeah. So
Rama's the best at the close quarters fight, and this is too wide open. So now we're down to Raju and Naru. Oh no!
Can I set? Hang on. Can I set up the elimination? Because this is with the finishers we set up. I think this is just perfect. What we got to do. So they're going after each other. I think Rama's like going at it with Raju. They're hitting. I think the super slide has been the one that's been hit the most in this entire frenzy. I think that Naru comes in for the super slide, takes Rama off his feet, slow motion. We're in bullet time now, and Raju in his face flashes back, right, and he hears the load, and he like throws his arm back, right, and just cocks it, and then aim, and he stares Rama in the eyes. Just they lock eyes together, like just combat it and shoot. And it's almost the Scott Pilgrim where he does like the uppercut.
Yeah.
And it pauses as the KO. I think that's what launches Rama over the top.
So Rama's gone?
I think Rama's gone.
Rama's gone. Raju's still in.
Oh yeah, Rama's gone.
And it's Raju and Naru, the team up that launched out.
Mm-hmm.
That helped launch out the Beast and Rama are just staring at each other, tired, worn out. Their finishers have been used. They've seen each other's finishers. They know their power together.
Wait, what's this?
9 people in the audience.
Rama goes flying in the air and lands on top of Lucas Lee's limousine. And then Rama just destroys all of him and his stuntmen just because he's annoyed.
Oh,
So
that's bad spirited.
Is he a bad person?
He's not a bad person.
I mean, you know, be a good sportsman. You know,
he fought for his family.
He apologizes later.
Okay.
Does Lucas Lee and his stunt? Did they do anything illegal?
Yes, they had a bunch of cocaine.
They did.
They had a bunch of cocaine.
How dare you?
General jerks.
Yeah, they ran a stoplight.
What? Just because he's a pretty good skater, he has some cocaine?
Rama was in the air for so long. He saw how terrible that Lucas was driving, and he propelled himself towards his limousine and landed on it.
God.
All right, you're stalling.
Mark,
this is a tough mashup right here.
Hang on, Mark. I have a flaw in your plan. Lucas Lee would not be driving his own limousine. What are you thinking, sir? He's a pretty good actor.
So then he beats up his stunt double. Rama lands on and just destroys the stunt double who's driving.
All right, Meg, is Mark out of this conversation? Do we have to talk about Naru and
I'm out.
And Raju instead of Rama forever again?
You two are in.
All right, this is fun. We have a powerhouse in Raju and just a complete survivalist in Naru, and we have a demolished stadium,
right?
With 9 people. We have, honestly,
8
people. One more. Oh, did Rama take out one?
Yeah, he was mad too.
Just wait.
I think that Raju busts out some moves
dance fight
that Naru has never seen before, and he starts into his Natu.
My jaw just dropped.
I know. I know. And you know how fast he gets moving, and she's just focusing on his footwork.
Oh no. Are you saying what I think you're saying?
I don't know. I think I might be.
So you're saying?
Nathan, what do you think?
I don't know. Guys, I don't know this marriage unimind. Look, I'm married too, but you guys can finish each other's sandwiches.
Let's go to all 3 of us.
And I don't know what's happening here, okay? Listen.
Nathan, which one hurts you more to see lose?
Well, I know.
Both of them.
Here's what, yes.
They just become friends.
All 30 entrants hurt me when they got launched over, okay? Here's okay. Well, you guys tell me, Mark and Meg, because you're the Unimind. The dance is happening.
The ring is spinning.
Let's all get into bullet time.
If I could have it my way, they would rise, roar, revolt together. And they would go into a dance number at the end, and it would be propagated.
We can't do it.
This is okay.
Raju is dancing so fast that the ring is spun into the air.
He's going through.
The ring is in the air spinning.
Okay.
Oh God.
Hundreds of feet.
Do you think that Naru, not speaking the language, picks up what he's laying down and thinks like, oh, it's a dance fight?
Well, she knows lots of languages.
She does know languages.
She starts kicking and everything too, going through, doing all this stuff. Here's what I'm thinking. Stop me at any point and say, Nathan, you're crazy. I don't like this. Rein it in. Stop. Just stop talking. They're going through. They're kicking. They're hitting all the stuff. They're doing the dance battle. They're both getting tired. Raju is used to this. This is his wheelhouse.
Mm-hmm.
He's done this how many times? He knows. Naru's getting tired. He sees it. He sees her getting tired, and that's when he takes his opportunity. He's kicking, and in his mind, he's thinking load, and his arm goes back. And they're kicking, and he's thinking aim, and he locks eyes with her, and they're kicking, and he says shoot, and he just drills her in the solar plexus.
He kicks her out of that ring like he kicked the British Empire out of South India.
As she's launching, she remembers.
She has a rope.
I've been through this before. I know exactly what to do. He didn't see me do this. This is going to be a whole new world for him. She takes her knife lasso and tosses it. I feel like we need to flip a coin.
Yep.
For what happens here.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
No, you can't flip a coin here. It'd be too loud.
Guys,
there's a baby sleeping.
Wait. Okay. I'm going to write down something.
Now I have dice or I have coins.
Okay.
I can do whatever. I'm the D&D guy. I have so many dice.
All right. I got an idea.
Can roll this? Okay.
Here. All right. So, Megan, you see what I'm writing?
Mm-hmm. No, I don't.
Oh, okay. So, Nathan.
Yes.
1 or 2?
Oh, God. This is worse than a coin toss.
1 or 2?
No, this is worse than a coin toss. Because at least with the coin toss, you're like, oh, if I flip it this much, it's going to land heads. This is on me?
Yep, this is on
you. How dare you? Prime number or even number that is divisible into everything. You know what? It's the fealty frenzy. We're looking for number 1, so we're going number 1.
Oh.
Naru wins number 1. Naru throws the rope.
Okay, so throws the rope.
Yep.
In its slow motion the whole way. It's going through. It's going. Raju is kicking like he's celebrating already. He's turning his back to the rope that she went over. The knife lasso goes over the top rope. And then the entire rope just completely latches. And the ropes, as you know, have some flexibility. So her momentum is still throwing her back. The rope is taut. Her rope is taut, and then the rope at the ring is giving some tension, right? As soon as it reaches its peak, it starts to throw her back. Whoa. And she starts going back like a missile directly at Raju, directly at the man that she thought it was a friendly competition that she teamed up with. This man who thinks he's won, who's celebrating already, and her eyes go red, and she remembers back when she defeated this extraterrestrial hunter back in her home turf, and she just launches straight away for the superest of super slides, and just, I think, probably hits him directly in the spine, and probably just like accordions him, like just folds him like a piece of paper,
like a cartoon,
unintentionally cartoonish, just folds him into two. It's like an old Tom and Jerry, and just like slaps down over her leg and just launches out Super Smash Brothers style over the top ring, and she lands in and gives her just I can't remember were they Cheyenne or I don't remember the Apache, but she gives her tribal just yell, just like when she just killed the predator. He was like, "Rah!" Just goes to town to the uproar of 7 people 7 people in the audience as Raju hits someone in the nosebleeds and just takes them out. So to the roar of 7 people in the demolished stadium, I think we have our winner.
She grabs some random condiments because there's no alien blood and smears them on her face.
She gets some Slurpee, just grabs it off the floor.
Mm-hmm. And we have our winner.
Slurpee and just goes over herself.
A lot of people
I think
happy.
That's good.
Wow.
I like that we liked our finishers so much we had to leave it to chance. We couldn't decide.
That's the best way to do it.
I do want to say though, we're gonna have several people be very happy right now. So Joey Lewandowski, he wanted Naru to win, and also Aaron Neworth, he had Rama winning, but he also had Naru in the final, and also Jay Cluett also brought up Naru. So we had 3 people wanting Naru to win this, or at least get to the final. So I think the overall favorite just won.
Awesome.
Rama, listen, you knocked out the beast, so
depends on who you ask. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm happy with the winner.
I think so too. With how we set things up, with how we has set her up to be like the survivalist of being thrown out before, her team up with everyone, her trusting, her taking advantage of the situation. I think that ended how it should have. Now again, I was pulling for the beast. I really wanted him to just break more necks and fold people in half. But when there is that powerhouse that's there, people are going to team up against him, and I think thinking how it should have.
Oh, this was good.
Epic.
Nathan's dungeon master really came out of him. Right now, if you ever need somebody, if you want to hire somebody for a great campaign. Hire Nathan.
Do that if you want. There are things nowadays with Roll20 and Dungeon and D&D Beyond that we don't have to be in the same room. But don't take Mark's word. You know what? How about this, Mark, Megan? Let's get a couple other MFF people, and maybe I'll run you through a little adventure, and we'll see. Maybe we'll tape it.
Ooh.
It's gonna be long.
It's
gonna be long as hell. We'll talk about the Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves movie at the same time, bring it full circle, and we'll see what goes on. But don't.
It has to be about sharks.
It has to be about sharks.
Or owlbears.
Mark, there will be Showlbear in there for you.
Oh my gosh.
Owlbear sharks.
I'll do a combination of all. They can breathe water and air. They can semi-fly. It's going to be great. And they're going to have babies that you'll be, very conflicted on killing. So it's what everyone wants.
Or you could have a sharp-shaped mimic.
Ooh.
A shark-shaped mimic. Megan, a mimic can be anything. So I just want to throw that into your head if we ever do a Dungeons & Dragons. Like, oh, there's a sword on the ground that I really want. Could be a mimic. Hey, there's a body of someone that died. Maybe I should loot their butt. Could be a mimic.
So we're saying
maybe I should go open this door.
No, maybe I should go open.
I was saying it was the lady from It and Dungeons and Dragons.
Mm-mm.
Oh no, Naru one.
It was definitely Naru.
So Nathan, we were on a walk today, and whenever I talk about Mid-Thunder, I always just want to call her like, oh yeah, our girl Amber Mid-Thunder, because she's from Legion, and that show's amazing.
Show is so weird.
Was she in Legion?
Oh, she's amazing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Legion's
incredible. She was one of the carries.
Yeah, she's a beast, and she fist fights.
I need to go back and watch that now. Yeah. I loved Legion. Oh man, that was such. Anyone listening to this now that we've completely changed up from the Fealty Frenzy over to Legion, which is kind of like a Fealty Frenzy if you think about it. That show is phenomenal, and if you're an Aubrey Plaza fan, you need to watch Legion right away.
Oh my gosh, it's just so
holy moly! But I didn't know Amber Mid-Thunder was in it. That's awesome. I need to go rewatch that now.
She's awesome. But
holy moly!
Hey Nathan, where can people find you?
You can find me sharing my miniature painting and comic acquisition and just being a real dum-dum at Honorary GL on Twitter. I've been roped back into the Marvel Snap card game app, which is also stupid. But, you know, if you're into that, you can see my just demolishing of people. Not my getting owned by people, because who wants to share that? But yeah, it's I'm a general dum-dum, just going around being a dad with dad jokes and sharing my love of comics and movies and nerd qualities. So yeah, Honorary GL, and don't at me. Yeah. I feel like we have to put that in there every time. Don't at me, right? That's what the kids are saying.
Don't at them.
Don't at me, bro.
And go back and listen to our Predator episode, Predators.
Oh yeah, Predator versus Ewok. You should watch that. Oh yeah, the Elias Koteas trilogy was great. You can listen to our final fights with Dolph Lundgren versus Skeletor and the what was it, the Buick,
the Buick Slayer.
Smasher, the Buick Slayer. Oh yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
Well, this was awesome, you two. Thank you for joining me on this weird journey.
It was a delight.
I feel like we have to do it again, but with like animated characters.
I'm down.
And not like, oh, Spider-Man, Superman, but like Yogi Bear.
Yeah,
like, you know, things like that.
Ones.
Oh, yeah. All right, that'll be the next one.
And not necessarily Captain Planet, but like Matee from Captain Planet, you know?
And then rom-com characters.
Right.
Oh my gosh, that would be funny.
Like Tom Hanks from Sleepless in Seattle, Meg Ryan from French Kiss.
Kate Beckinsale from Serendipity.
Yeah.
You lost your glove.
What's his face from About Time?
We have a new series.
Oh, yeah, Donald Gleason.
Yeah.
We have a new series.
Thank you for putting in that name for me. I appreciate it. I could see his face, but I did not know his name.
And I just want to put this out there. Naru,
mm-hmm.
She's challenging for the title.
And we did the final fight.
She's going up against Rita Vertasky.
Oh, God.
From Edge of Tomorrow, the current champion.
Now, hang on. Is that a good final fight? Because, like, she's lost the sight. And so she's really just kind of like she's a story right now.
But yeah,
she does have
great.
The suit. You're right. But she is skilled.
And she does some great yoga poses.
In those thousands of years that she was fighting, though, she learned skills every day. So she doesn't have the sight, but she's been training for hundreds of years. Or years. So she knows combat beyond the wealth of anybody.
And she's got the suit.
But Mark, if she did know combat beyond anybody, would she have died so many times? And Tom Cruise had the sight?
My girl Rita is not. My girl Rita is tougher than you think.
Listen, Mark, I love
my girl Rita
more than my girl.
It was a Tom Cruise movie, not an Emily Blunt movie. So that's that.
My girl Rita.
All right, y'all. Well, hey, thank you so much for joining me out. We'll figure it out. And we're doing an animated one, and we're definitely doing a rom-com one. This will become a staple.
That would be hilarious.
This will absolutely.
Much less death.
The Fealty Frenzy, more to come.
I like
I'm sorry. What do we say? The Master Fealty Frenzy.
Yep, the Master Fealty Frenzy.
MFF. So to speak.
We'll have to start putting together our. All right. Well, so we'll start putting together animated lists. I'll start to spread doc, and we'll do rom-com and animated.
I'm putting on right away. You've heard it here first. I'm putting on Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender, and he's my number one. So I'm putting that right away.
Meg's doing Pascal from Tangled.
Yeah.
He'll just blend in. No one will see him.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, it'll be a PG episode, a lot less death.
Or Rapunzel, or Flynn with.
Oh, the frying pan.
Yeah, the frying pan. Yeah.
Out of the frying pan into the Royal Rumble.
You know what? If we're gonna if we're gonna pick anyone from Tangled, guys, and fight me on this if you want, we're picking Maximus.
Oh, yeah, Maximus.
So I will
sassy.
throw hands. I will throw hands on anyone who wants to subdue Maximus.
All right, well, thank y'all for joining me, y'all. This is great. Pascal's getting entered.
Possibly.
Thanks
Nathan,
for joining us
you're wonderful,
on this
Nathan.
massive Fealty Frenzy. More to come later on.
Y'all are wonderful. So for me, Mark Hoffmeyer, for Nathan Leahy and Megan Hoffmeyer, this is Movie Sons of Flicks. We'll see you next week.